Tulsa King is back, and Dwight just can't seem to keep himself out of trouble. Man, he's grabbed by a government agency. I think it might be the CIA, maybe the FBI. I'm not 100% certain, but they grab him at the end, the finale of last season. They take him and they put masks on his face, guns near his head, him and his girl, and they just take him away. So this season starts off where that season ended. And he's talking to who I presume to be the boss, at least of this particular operation. And he's telling him, I know about everything. I know about you killing the bikers. I know about this. I know about that. I know about you killing the mob, dude. Everything. He knows everything. All of his businesses and everybody's connected to him. So he says, you're either going to play ball with me or I'm going to bring everybody down. I'm going to hit everybody with all of these murder charges because since you've been in town, you get a lot of people, whole lot of people. And he says, well, what do you want? And he says, I'll tell you when the time's right. I just want you to know that I know. Off you go on your bike. So he sends him away. And he goes back knowing that he has to play ball with the government. Or at least that's what they're saying so far. You know, he's Dwight Mad Freddy. He's the general. He's probably going to figure a way out of this. Maybe he'll find dirt on the guy, or maybe he'll, finger across the throat to the guy or something. Something's going to happen. But they're not going to make Stallone turn rat. He's got to face different threats. He faced the bikers, he faced the New York guys, now he's facing the possibility of becoming a rat. Plus, Robert Patrick is introduced as potentially the new villain on this season. And Dwight sees an opportunity to make more money, to expand, to get real people money. I mean, there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. And he wants to be wealthy. He wants to have wealth. And he sees an opportunity for that. So he tries to become partners with a gentleman. The guy begrudgingly is like, yeah, okay, all right, but there's people mad at me. So he tells him, your enemies are my enemies. Your friends are my friends. So don't worry about it. Somebody tries to make a move on you, they've got to make a move on me. Unfortunately, I don't think Dwight quite understood what that dude was telling him because that guy gets the business. And now Dwight, I don't know what he's going to do about running this place now. The guy's daughter is still alive, so maybe she's got connections to offering the business to Dwight. But this other guy, the Robert Patrick villain, who originally wanted to make the deal with him, he seems like the kind of guy that would kill as many people as he felt like. He's like a southern kind of a mob guy. He puts me in mind of Darla or Darlene from the Ozark. You see him, you're thinking yeehaw hillbilly country type, Hatfields and McCoy type people, but they are in fact organized, regardless of their sophistications, and they will shoot and kill you. Dead is dead. If you got killed by a xenomorph, if you got killed by Freddy, if you got shot, if you die of old age, when it's over, it's over. And these people will make it over. So they got to deal with that. So it's going to be interesting because it seems like this guy has an entire organization. So he's going to have to deal with that. He's also got to deal with the government guy. And he keeps having problems with Belacqua. Keeps having problems with him too. And the actor is doing more stuff with Peacemaker. So I'm thinking that they're going to kill that guy off, or he's going to break business ties or something. They've got to end that. But then again, maybe not, because he's on this show and Peacemaker. Robert Patrick is on this show and on Peacemaker. And they're both kind of antagonists going after the hero of both shows. So that's kind of interesting. Frank Grillo is on Peacemaker, and he hates Peacemaker, star of the show. He's also on Tulsa King, and he hates the star of the show. Robert Patrick is on Tulsa King, and he's going to get into problems with star of the show. But he's also on Peacemaker, and they're hinting that he's going to have major problems with the star of the show. Initially, he had problems with him anyway, so they're kind of playing the same thing in two different shows, which are, over the top popular. Both of these shows are over the top popular, and these two characters were playing a villain in both of them. That's kind of interesting. That struck me as interesting. It seems like Bodhi may be going insane, or he's fed up. He's going to do something stupid. He did something stupid in this episode, but he's going to do something stupider. He's going to do stupider stuff. Stupiderist. He's going to be the stupiderist person in this show, I think. And I feel like Tyson is becoming very comfortable in the gangster lifestyle. Maybe too comfortable. There's a lot of moving parts in just that first episode. So I'm curious where they're going with this. I think they're going to kill off at least one more major character. And it's probably going to happen within the next 2 episodes. But I think they're going to kill off another major character. We'll see. But I dig Tulsa King, especially this season. It looks like it's going to be, even better, more twists and turns. Sometimes seasons get worse as they progress. This one looks like it's getting better. I'm hoping so. So I would give Tulsa King this season first episode 8 bags of popcorn. 8 bags of popcorn. That's what I think about that. If Bodhi would have pulled that trigger, I'd have said 9. But 8 bags of popcorn. But that's what I think about this. More importantly, what do you think about this? Now that we had a chance to talk about it, let's talk some more in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.